Here's Johnny.
Hello there. I'm going to tell you why this game really sucks right now. In previous iteration of this video that I uploaded, I got demonetized. I may have featured a semi-nude wizard that was photoshopped, just for comedic effect, but that stopped its reach, reaching new viewers, so I've had to re-upload this video. In doing so, I've given the video the George Lucas treatment and remastered and re-released the video, altered with new CGI. So if you've already watched this video, just leave it running through till the end to help me out with the algorithm stuff, but I have slightly altered the video, so it might be new and fresh for you. Now, before you call me a whinger, this video is feedback for the devs in a comedic way. I've tried to make this entertaining. This is not a political rally and doesn't give you the excuse to find out where I live and shit on my lawn if you disagree with me. And not to throw Jay Griffier, a content creator, under the bus, but if one of the top creators of the game is streaming other games right now and about to stream the Dark and Darker knockoff, Dragonborn, this game is evidently stale right now. Dungeonborn will probably be a cheap knockoff, but I'll also check it out just to see if it's, got the same design flaws as Dark and Darker. Anyway, grab your popcorn. You're about to witness the remastered and re-released version of why Dark and Darker really sucks right now. But you are taking the piss! You are taking the piss! Harry, I'm a little scared to release this video. The reason being, it might be seen as a little negative.
Look at how f***ed up this class is, bro.
But I've got to get this shit off my chest.
He's done. He's done. There's no counterplay.
I know a few videos ago I was very positive about one of the updates, but some more hot fixes and just the evolution of people finding out metas and just the culture around the game changing, well, this game is currently broken. You're probably saying, what's broken? I'm having so much fun. I'm playing Barbarian. Well, that's just the thing. Right now, this game could be so much more, and I'm concerned that when they do the big update that's coming out, in a month or so, or a couple of weeks, I don't know when it's a bit loosey-goosey, they're doing the when it's done kind of routine. Before they release this update to the game, there's a couple glaring issues I've got to deal with. That far? That wasn't even a joke this time. In particular, lag. No! Solo balance. And look, you can scream till the cows come home that, the game's designed for trios first. Most of the player base play solos. If you look at the playtest 5 stats that are on the Discord, they released the data of the game, who played what. And I could argue more are playing now solo because most people's friends aren't playing the game because it's gotten a bit stale. Catch my drift? They're playing Power World or Enshrouded or some other game that's based on slavery, all right?
Pika pika.
We're also dealing with teaming. Not just the RM teamers that I've talked about in previous videos, but a culture around the game with the ranked point system in this game has basically guided people towards naturally teaming. Like, most people don't have moral codes. That's why we have laws in society, because if we didn't, most people would go around, doing whatever the hell they want. And now, particularly in the OCE server, because the player base is much smaller than other regions now, if you queue up solos and expect a 1v1, you're going to be 1v3, 1v4ing, like So Bad Strange did here in this community tournament.
Bro, what the f is this, dude? Now there's 3, bro? Is this a f***ing joke? Bro, is this a f***ing joke, dude? What the f***, man?
That happened during a community tournament. Or, if you're queuing the squad mode, the trios, you're probably going to be 3v6ing, And in the past, you were called negative or shot down for talking about teaming issues in this game because it was all in the service of roleplay or having fun against PvE. But this game really is a PvP game first, and the way the classes are designed and balanced, it's not like Tarkov where you can head eyes people. It's like every fight is like, there's stacks involved in gear and you can't out-skill people. It's mostly out-gearing and a little bit of skill. So if you team, you're going to be at a massive advantage no matter what. And this experience is ruining the game for most people. So IMAs have to, I don't know how to do it. I'm not the lead game dev. As much as people joke about it, I am not the damn lead dev. How they deal with this, I don't know, but they got to get on top of it because this is going to be a dead game unless they find a way to get on top of this because this shit ain't fun no more. Like, I'm playing Wizard. I go into the dungeon and I look at this room and there's like 8 dudes teaming together. Like, what am I supposed to do? What the fuck am I supposed to do, man? And then on top of this, the yo-yo balance with all the classes, like, I understand trio design, but again, most people are playing solos. And I like the skill expression of Wizard, but one minute it's viable, the next minute it's completely useless. And I don't know, with the recent hotfix where they changed the stats of the willpower and all that, like, there's even more damage resistance going on out there for magic. So it's kind of like, Wizard feels like an actual NPC now in the game, in Dark and Darker, like an NPC. You know, Wizard's still so much fun. It's just, like, if your wife or girlfriend inserts their index and middle finger in your hole, it's still good, but it's still 2 fingers in a hole. And that's how I feel about the Wizard. You know, I like playing the class, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? And in this video, I'm going to showcase that the devs have to get on top of their design ethos and make this game viable for all classes. Otherwise, when you go and queue solo, there is no point having the Wizard available for selection. There's just no reason. And not particularly when the Barbarian's running around with like 40 throwing axes in the inventory. You know, being the strongest melee class, they're also the strongest ranged class in this game. Like, IMAs cap the amount of throwing axes people can bring in already. There is no reason for the fighter and barbarian classes to become better than rangers. And of course, the one barbarian I kill is a default. And what I'd love to do, I would love for all of, I've got a challenge. You know how you've got like the ice bucket challenge, or I'll change the terminology because mine would be 12 rangers at the same time challenge, but I got to be PG-13 and a bit more politically correct. I would call it play Wizard solo for an entire week on HR challenge for all of Iron Mace, and then they can talk about balance. From here on out in the video, I'm going to focus my discussion on the Wizard experience in solo because, as you saw in my previous videos, we got Barbarian from a new character to demigod rank in the space of 4 streams, aka roughly 40 hours. I've played Wizard for a month, 2 months, on and off, you know, switching between characters, and I'm hard stuck on Exemplar 2 for like a month. And without sniffing my own farts, I consider myself relatively good at this game. That's got to be a fundamental flaw in the design of this game if I can't get this freaking class to demigod. And people are wondering why so many people are cheesing and cheating and teaming. Just sit up here so I can kind of like, you know, while I'm getting my spells back in peak Wizard gameplay, I can just be like a sentry making sure I don't get snuck up on by a rogue. I thought on the Wizard class and it's just general design, they need to change the way you get spells back or how you dish out spells. I don't care, ifs or buts, don't at me, change it. Maybe make clarity potions, which they got rid of, exclusive only to Wizards. Something like that, because sitting on the floor for half of your match is anti-fun by design. If you're a game designer and you go, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna force the player to sit on the floor for half an hour every game. Terrible, friggin' terrible, man. Get it out. Yeah, or just get a crossbow on the head. What do you do though, you know? What do you do? What do you do? And before you go, well, actually, you can use meditation, blah, 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 blah. Meditation is literally nerfing your character. You need the 10 spell setup. You need it. Meditation is off the cards, and it only halves the amount of time you're on the floor anyway. It's still shite. Now, caveat, I am going to be half Italian here. I'm going to use my hands a lot. I'm going to sound very angry and aggressive. Trigger warning for the rest of this video. I'm going to sound like a miserable bastard, but I'm passionate about this game and I'm trying to get it into Iron Mason, hell, even some of the community's mind, that these are not good things that need to be addressed in the fucking game.
This guy's so mad. These servers are so fucked up.
And before someone does the, well, actually, yes, this game's early access, but, you know, we're going into 2 years-ish now. I'm losing track of the time, but it's been a while this game's been a thing, and somehow this is still a problem. You know what I'm saying? Now, in this clip, you can see I had a bit of an awkward fight with a warlock, and I kind of just grazed one of the dummies that he was hiding behind, and it brought up a damage number. In this game, Dark and Darker, you do struggle to sort of like, in High Roller at least, you do struggle to find out what people are rolling with. Like, someone could be 2-tap or 4-tap, and without that information, you can't make educated plays, so fights always feel random. They feel random. Get magic resistance, dude. I want to see his health. What's his health, man? Minus 85. Welcome to Wizard Life. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Here's the deal. Before you judge me, I don't know. I don't know. Like, if I commit to the magic missiles there, and then he just does one BOC headshot with the fucking falchion. That's what I always love, because at the end of a fight like that, people go, well, Spuddy, what you should have done there. We need more information in this game. If someone's rolling like with the golden dragon dildo, I need to know in some capacity that it's too vague in this game. Maybe damage numbers would be cool. I mean, that didn't like break me out of the experience. Seeing those damage numbers come up above him didn't make me go, oh, this doesn't feel like a dungeon crawler. I feel like I'm playing an arcade game. From that damage number, let's pretend that was him. I would know what I'm doing to him with a certain spell, and I could guesstimate, oh, maybe it's like, you know, on average, a warlock has 100 HP. On average, right? Maybe with certain magic resistance, now I'm only doing 10 damage instead of 20. I'm like, oh, that's going to be 5 hits instead of 3. You get it? You can make educated plays. Iron Mace, please consider this in your game. Consider it. Damage numbers. The community's going to hate me. People are going to be saying crap in the chat, the comments like, what do you know, blah, blah, blah. But it's not turning this into like some kind of over-the-top competitive game. It's just no one, I don't care what anyone says, no one likes things feeling random. You know what I mean? You want to feel like if you lost fair and square or outplayed. Like, to me, Pokemon was the microtransactions of toys. Great. I'm fucking dead. Fucking AIDS, dude. Cool, GG, well played, man. Well played. Love your work. Love your work. Where did he sneak up on? I didn't even hear the door open. How do you even play against that? I can't. Not as a wizard. It's stupid. Thing is, though, I didn't play terrible because, like, I'm in a position where I should hear the doors on the left open. Doesn't make sense. The only reason that sucks so much ass, man, it's because of how difficult it is to play wizard. Like, I need that. I need that kit. You know what I mean? Like, I need that to even function as a default ranger. Back to the lobby, go grind, get back in there, son. That's like 2 days of getting that gear to then just lose it like that. And that guy could have killed me with the default kit anyway. It's just so lame, man. Peak Wizard gameplay. I'm not having a single fucking dopey in this community saying I take freebies. Fuck that guy. I want to rub it in their face that I did it the hard way. And plus, it's how I want to play the game. If I'm going to accomplish, dude, if I'm going to accomplish demigod on this, I need to do it while sucking 12 ranger simultaneously while my eyes are glazed like a Danish. Do you understand? Just gonna do some peak wizard gameplay. I don't know what to tell you. I love sitting on the floor half of the game. I love it. Oh! I forgot what it was like to get a kill as this f***ing class, I'm not gonna lie. And before someone says, well, look at that, you killed him. He just wasn't that good of a player. As a wizard, for you to succeed, you have to verse people that are terrible at the game. Just in case you're watching, dude, nothing personal. I don't think you're terrible at the game, just like, maybe I'm just a little bit better than you. There's a bottle there. Finding gear as a wizard in the game seems super rare. Like, super rare. It's always easy finding bard gear. But wizard gear, it's up there with, like, you know, some of the rarest Pokemon collectibles of all time. Alright, now keep in mind here, I've used the speed shrine here. This f***ing game, dude. 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 It's not a ranger. That's a fighter. That's not a ranger. That's a fighter. Remember? Slow and tanky. Really clumsy to play. You know what I mean? Every attack I do as a wizard has some crazy charge up time and I get slowed down in the process. Everyone else is just mouse one, instant, across the room. Throw an axe, arrows, everything's just babada babada. Did we really need to nerf the magic missiles into the ground? This class is shit. Some more riveting gameplay on the floor. I love sitting on the floor. Okay, sit down for half an hour. We're gonna be on this corner for a while. We've got one more zone as well to keep us safe, so just try and get the spells back as quick as we can. This is the hell dungeon, man. This just is terrible game design in general. Like this. Like what you're looking at here. I love so much about this game, but fun gameplay is keeping people engaged. Solos or trios. The fact that, like, I'm just gonna be like, you know, for like essentially half of the match, just meditate. Yeah, but bro, unless you're playing normals, meditate is literally nerfing your class in half. You need the spells. You need this, especially for PvP, man. This class is f***ing A! Now, before the well actuallys come in and tell me, oh, you should have done this or should have done that or blah, 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 I need you to know one thing. I don't care. It is bullshit playing Wizard solo, and this is a criminal offense that every single class, the game, everything is your hard counter. There'll be one person in the comments that will write, Brave, it's your hard counter. The game is literally the hard counter to solo Wizard now. Iron Mace, remove Wizard from the game. That is what I'm asking the developers of this game. Remove Wizard from the game. There's no point. Just get it out of the game. Either do something about this or remove it from the game. Because you're going to get new players that install this game when it's on Steam, and they're going to be confused why they die 24/7 and everyone's playing Barbarian. Check his stats. Don't worry, I know he's got like purple kits. It doesn't matter. I've got a god kit as a wizard. I have a kit that's 45,000 gold more expensive than his. Fireball, lightning strike. Shut the f up! Because at the end of the day, he just uses the crossbow or the sword of +4s. That's the thing. And anytime you die in this game, people go, well, technically what you should have done there is you should have tickled his balls, skill gap, blah, 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 shibbity, bobbity, boobity, bobbity, f***ity, bop. The thing is, what you're supposed to do is slow ice bolt when people +forward into you because it slows them down. If I don't do that, then I do magic missiles. And because it's been nerfed into the ground, it does no f***ing damage. And then people go, well, what you should have done is you should have ice bolted and slowed them, bro. I don't want to hear it. This class is just fucking useless in solo. That is the actual problem. I love sitting on the floor. I love it. Do you guys want your mind blown? Because I've just had a realization. Are you ready for it? All right. Bear with me. When you're in the inventory, every time you cash in your coins, your clothing jiggles. The jiggle physics in your clothing moves. You ready? Check, watch closely. Watch the fella. Watch the fella. Ready, 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 ready. That's what you get when you come here to the Spud Hunter stream. The knowledge. Now back on the Barbarian.
Here's Johnny.
Any hammer? It doesn't even fucking land on him. You are taking the piss. Any in this chat that says, oh, just do this, bro. Just do that. You are fucking taking the living shit out of the piss. You are taking the piss. Oh, bruh. Just do this. Tickle his nuts. You are taking the piss. I'm not even angry. I am just literally emphasizing the experience. But you are taking the piss. You are f***ing taking the piss. Literally taking the piss. I don't understand how, you know, the melee class of the game has the highest HP, is the fastest moving character once they press their rage button, and is the best range class with Achilles strike and throwing axes. By golly gosh, I love this game. But it's a friggin' meme. Oh, f this game. Holy shit! Mad points. What you should have done there, Spuddy, what you should have done there is tickle his balls, play with his taint, stroke the shaft, lick the mushroom. What you should have done there is... Happy days. I think I've been vindicated, man. Like, just that match alone vindicates everything, because, like, it's just gross, dude. Now, before people think I'm mentally disturbed, well, probably am, because I've been playing this game 24/7 and I'm playing the wizard class and I'm versing that shit all the time. You gotta understand, I got people doing the well actuallys in my comment sections in my chat, like you should do this or that. And no matter what you do, this is still the result, versing barbarians and pretty much most other classes in this game playing wizard. I don't need to hear it. I don't need to hear it. And the reason I'm getting so emotional and evocative about it is there's only so many videos I can make about this game until I peak wizard gameplay. All right, we're back. And here's another highlight from wizard gameplay. Back to peak wizard gameplay. Sorry. Alright, for fuck's sake. Now, I don't know what the deal is if this is happening on the EU and US servers. You guys playing from over there can tell me. Dude, nah, we're leaving. That's something I'm happy to read in the comment section of this video. On the OCE server, out of nowhere, it's just super laggy all the time for like the last month. And as a wizard, I have to have the best in slot kits to contest with like average kits of other classes. And after so much grinding, this is how I lose it.
You are now one.
Mr. Chase Kangaroo? No. 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 No! This guy's stuck. He's dead. It's not ideal. It's like, I love this game, but I don't want to play it at the moment. So I'm really hanging out for the major update of Dark and Darker, but Jesus H. Christ, man. If you're not dealing with teamers or cheaters or something, it's this shit. Like, everything is against you playing this game right now on OCE. Everything, dude. I'm done, dude. I'm done. I don't quit usually, but I would rather peel my own foreskin over my head with it than f***ing play this game as Wizard anymore and do this stupid shit. Now, I'm a fan of stats. They usually show a lot more than anecdotal evidence. So we're going to go through the top leaderboards and the listed high tier ranks of each class, and we'll just see what classes are at the top of the game. So if we filter it, right, you got all. If we filter it by wizard, you can just see how many people have reached demigod as wizard. And it's 26. That speaks volumes. Now, if we go to rogue, right, I guess people are just really good at rogue. I don't know. What's barbarian at? Let's have a look. Yeah, barbarian is, look at that, dude. Look how many demis, dude. The list, it's That's it. We've hit the cap. It's over 100. Look at fighters. Yeah, fighters would be the same as well. I'm actually surprised by rogues. I thought they'd be like right up there because with rogues, more interaction, more stealth, loot. But fighters and barbarians can filter through so much PvE a lot easier. But that says a lot about wizards, considering it's only 26 for them. That says a lot. My interpretive art house performance of how to play wizard in HR. What do you mean I'm losing my mind? Well, I probably am. But yeah, I gave everyone a trigger warning during the video, Harry. This is going to be probably one of the angriest videos I have about Dark and Darker, and then it's just back to dick jokes, and maybe I'll make other videos and other games on my channel. I don't know what to do anymore. I love this game, but holy crap, man, it is like a slog to play at the moment. And I hope Iron Mace takes some credence from not just my video, but like the community as well. They've been doing a lot of good things. Like, I can't hate on the devs of this game. Like, there's lots of positives that they've been doing. You know, they've been trying to deal with things, but holy hell. I think I've actually aged playing this game.